Hey, what is up, everyone? We are here fishing for some alligator gar, and it looks like we got one on the line right now. Let's go ahead and reel this thing in and see how big it is. 38 pounds, not bad, but you know what? I've seen them get over 100 pounds down here on Quanchkin Lake in Louisiana in Fishing Planet. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Jake Vegas here with Jake Vegas Digital, and today we're going to do some fishing. We are down in the deep south on Quanchkin Lake in Louisiana, and I'm going to go ahead real quick, show you guys my setups here. Now, first off, the first setup that I'm going to show you, I don't recommend using it. Disclaimer, don't recommend using it. It's not the best for fishing for alligator gar, and if you do use this setup, you will suffer both damage to your line, or to your line too, yeah, but to your rod and your reel. So this is all I have, and I wanted to fish for gar, so I went with it. And as you can see, I do have damage on it. It's the Fenix 14-foot 10-inch Fat Boy Spin 4000. I got 35-pound braid on it, fluorocarbon, and it really did a number on my setup here, but it's all I had. So you can use this, but be aware that you will suffer damage using this setup while fishing for the gar out here. Anyway, this information you can use. I got the leader set to 15 inches deep, and got a crawfish on there, and I've had real good luck with it, as you'll see in the video. Now, the second setup that I have is the RiverTech Salmon Monster. This one, if you happen to have it or a comparable rod, will be able to work just fine for these big boys down here, these big alligator gar. Got the Redfish 5500 reel loaded up on it with some 40-pound test line. We're going to start off fishing for crankbaits and poppers, topwater poppers, when we get to that point in the video for these alligator gar. Seems to work out real good. So without further delay, guys, let's get right into the fishing. Down here on Quanchkin Lake, and I spawned in at the down south spawn point here on Quanchkin Lake, and just right in this area here, went ahead and casted out my crawfish. I have it on a 6/0 hook. Got the leader set to about 15 inches deep, and I've had the best luck catching these guys between about 85 to 95 feet out there from this position. As you can see, oh, we got a ding. Got something hitting it right now. The gar seem to be in this area, but I've only caught them, honestly, during peak times. So keep that in mind. We'll see if this fish takes the bait, but the gar that I've caught has only been during peak times. It seems once peak times are over with, then the gar tend to shut off. So we'll see. We're in peak time right now, and we will see if this fish, I'm thinking it's probably a gar, if it is out there. Yep, there we go. It hit it. These guys get really big. I've only caught 3 of them out here, honestly, but they get huge. We'll see how big this one is if we can get it in. For almost 40 minutes, maybe a little bit over 40 minutes in-game time, and this just does not want to come in, guys. These things get huge. I'm not sure how big this one is yet. Looks pretty gargantuan out there in the water, but let me tell you, I've caught 2 trophies out of here and one like 32-pounder. One of the trophies, the very first one I caught, was 82 pounds. This one is fighting like that one. We have to We have to reel it in. Look at that. We got it up here. Let's see how big this one is. It looks large. My gosh. 90-pound trophy alligator gar. Holy cow. Off of a 22-pound setup here. We got this 90-pound fish. The line is 35 pounds, yes, but the reel is only about 22 to 30 pounds, I think. I don't know. Regardless, the setup is rather light to reel in a fish of this size. Look at that thing. Huge alligator gar. They get even bigger than this. This is a 90-pounder. I've seen them get up and over 100 pounds in here. And yeah, I'm going to take some pictures of this guy here. Add it to my photo collection. What a way to start off this episode with a trophy 90-pound alligator gar. Good for $1,759. Yeah, she is an ugly fish, but man, is she a big one. Couple more pictures there. That'll be fine. We'll go ahead, keep her, put it in the keep net. So it's day 5 out here for me on Quanchkin Lake in Louisiana. Yesterday Fishing Planet Day, I caught a 90-pound alligator gar, and then I went back to bass fishing, farming bass for money, because they pay more per pound than the alligator gar do. Way more per pound than the alligator gar do. But anyway, but now I'm back over here, and I'm going to try to fish for more gar. The only difference is I've set my leader down to 10 inches now. 10 inches, and we'll give that a shot. Got my bait sitting at about 88 feet out there, and we just got a ding. We'll see if this fish takes it. I've only caught gar here so far, but I've heard there's other fish as well. White bass, I've heard you can catch out here. Something is playing with that crawfish out there. We'll see. We'll see if it takes it under. Looks like it's running with it out there. Just need it to swallow that crawfish and start running with the hook in its mouth. There we go. Very nice. All right, we got a fish on here. And I can tell you right now, just by the way it's fighting out there, I can see it out there. Yep, this is another gar. Definitely not a white bass. This is another gar. Not sure. It's kind of hard to tell if this one is as large as the trophy that we caught on day 4, but nonetheless, these things do put up quite a fight. And like I said earlier in the video yesterday, Fishing Planet yesterday, these gar are rather large for this chintzy little setup I have here. But it is all that I have, and I did want to fish for the gar, so I'm taking the chance of ruining my equipment, or at least taking damage to it, to catch these bad boys. Holding them out there until you can get them in. Yep, just kind of, I mean, these fish, you gotta tire them out, I guess. Especially with this light of equipment. I mean, look at that thing, it's just out there pulling on that drag. And the only way I found to get these big boys in on light equipment like this is to kind of let them tire themselves out there until you can get them to a good position to where you can reel them in without ripping too much of your drag. Man, look at that rod wobbling out there. Come on, all right, it's starting to come in now. Look at it fighting, man. It's breaking the water out there. Jesus. Can't even hold on to this rod barely. That thing is out there fighting. It just, look at that. It does not want to come in, man. These things put up a fight on this equipment, let me tell you. It does take a while. As you can see, it takes a while to reel them in, but when you finally get them in, it's a pretty darn good feeling. All right, come on, buddy. Look at that rod freaking wobbling. The bobber out there wobbling. Ah, it's ripping the drag again. There we go. It looks like it's tired out a little bit. Let's see if we can get him in here a little bit more. Got him at about 45 feet. Remember he grabbed that bait at about 88 feet out there. Look at him fight. Reluctant, stubborn SOB. Come on, buddy. You gotta tire out. You're almost up here. We got him at 30 feet right now. Almost in, almost in. Come on, don't want him to rip drag and start taking back off out there. Nope, stay right here. Come on. Turn him around. You are almost up here. Look at him going in circles out there. He is reluctant. Reluctant to come up here. We finally got him. All right, let's see. This one looks big too. How big is this one? Damn, another trophy alligator gar. 79 pounds. Wow, about 10 pounds lighter than the previous one that we caught yesterday in Fishing Planet Time. And still a trophy and still a large fish. That thing put up quite a fight. Not as much as the other one, obviously. We'll take some pictures of this guy, too. Ugly fish. I got premium now, by the way. I did buy premium, and that is why I've got so much money for this thing. $2,332 for him with premium, guys. Keep that in mind. We'll go ahead and keep him. Throw him in our keep net. And then I'm going to go ahead and cast right back out there. As you can see here at the down south peg, there's that tree right there in the water. And it's kind of hard to tell with it raining, but there's two trees out there off in the distance. I like to cast kind of in between them. Sometimes you can see the ripples in the water of where the gar possibly are hanging out at. But anyway, got to cast it out there about 90. We'll reel it down to about 91 feet. We got a ding already. Look at that. Another fish is out there taking. It's running. It is messing. And look at that. Gosh, wow. Got another fish on. Back to back. Not even a couple seconds between putting that trophy in our keep net and casting back out there. We got another fish on. Let's see if we can get it in. All right, finally got this one up here, and it is a 36-pounder. Wow, this is one of the smallest alligator gar I've caught. Still put up quite a fight. Look at that thing. Not nearly as big as the other ones, but still worthwhile to catch. They are fun to bring in. And yeah, we'll go ahead and maybe I should take some pictures of this one too, just for the heck of it. Not as big as the other ones, but that's all right. Still put up a good fight. $997 for that one. But I do feel like trying something different. I think I might switch up to trying the crankbait out here and see if we could catch some of these gar off of lures. Go ahead and put that rod away. Nope, that's not the rod we want. That'll snap in a heartbeat. There we go. Got the salmon monster out. Got the 3-foot number 3/0 crawfish colored crankbait on this. Gonna cast out there, see as far as I can on this one. Haven't really fished crankers out here yet, but I gotta be honest, subscriber Juan Valenciano back in Near End River told me that the gar hit on crankbaits, and I caught gar off of this crankbait on Near End River, so we'll try it out here as well on Quanchkin Lake, see if we have any luck. And I also want to give a shout out to Skillful DTS and Stitch, both subscribers. They are the ones who enlightened me to this spot here. Skillful DTS showed me this spot, and Stitch is the one who told me that they only bite during peak times, the gar, which seems to be the case. We got one on. Look at that. Gar hit this crankbait. This is a heavy rod too, and it's still kind of difficult to pull these things in. My gosh, it is wobbling like crazy too, but I think we'll be able to get it in a bit sooner. Man, look at that thing biting out there, a bit sooner than we did the other ones on that lighter equipment. hit the crankbait, the 3-foot number 3/0 crawfish colored crankbait out there. That thing is fighting out there. Look at it splashing in the water. See him out there? He does not want to come in. He is a stubborn SOB out there. Let's see. Look at that thing. This one looks rather large too. Man. Much easier to bring them in on this heavier equipment. That thing looks really, really big. Let's see. Almost got it up here. Got it at about 20 feet. Not too much further. I know it's got to come in. Come on. Oh, almost went on its back. Reluctant. Man, stubborn that thing is. Holy cow. Looks like a freaking dolphin or a shark out there fighting. Come on, you. Let's see what you got here. Boom! Another trophy alligator gar. 69 pounds this one is. About 10 pounds lighter than the previous one. Seems like we're going, we're catching trophies, but we're going down 10 pounds each time. That's all right. Take some pictures of this one. Man, $2,032 for that 69-pound trophy alligator gar. Man, trophies galore out here. We'll go ahead and keep him, put him in the keep net as well. And then I think I'm going to try the topwater popper, see if we have any luck with that out here. Gar galore out here on Quanchkin Lake in Louisiana. Look at that thing fighting another one. I've just been landing these things left and right out here on all kinds, on mainly the crawfish, as far as fresh bait goes, and on crankbaits and on poppers for lures. Look at this one. 34 pounder, pretty much the same size as the other ones we've been catching. No more trophies. Haven't caught in a while here, but that's all right. These things are still fun to catch and reel in. Another 34-pound alligator gar, good for 945 bucks, guys. Look at this guy. He's gonna try casting out here, try to catch some as well. Well, I think we caught enough gar today to conclude that episode. 3 trophies and a bunch of commons. Not a bad deal, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this episode here. Hope it helps you guys. You guys know that drill. If you enjoyed this video, shoot that like button. If you want to stay up to date on future content, haven't done so already, please subscribe. I'm Jake Vegas with Jake Vegas Digital. Thanks for watching. Keep on fishing in the free world, and we will see you next time.